Hello, have you ever thought about giving up on your dreams, your passions? Well, I'm Samuel Durham, and I just watched a video on YouTube where one of my favorite YouTubers in the world is thinking of quitting YouTube altogether. He's thinking of quitting the things that he loves the most, right? My favorite, I would say the funniest male YouTuber in Britain is KayTime TV, right? The guy behind is Malvin, and he's the one who's just made a video saying he wants to quit. And I felt as though I need to do something because he's asking for help from other YouTubers, other subscribers to help him out. So here I am. And Malvin, this video is just for you and everybody out there who is pursuing a dream, but they're having doubts, right? I want to help you and everyone else using my own experiences. Now, if you're not familiar with the work of KayTime TV, let me tell you what he's about. His channel is a comedy channel. What he does is that he's based in Britain, and he will go to different cities and town centers in the country, and he will go to shopping centers or shopping malls, and he will approach strangers and ask questions. For example, one of the funniest questions is, after cheating, can a relationship survive? Or how can you tell if your partner is cheating? Or does the race of the boyfriend or girlfriend matter? And other questions like, he's got a great series called How Smart? How smart is Oxford? How smart is Birmingham? How smart is Manchester? And one of the funniest episodes is where he is in Oxford, and he has found this girl, and he's asking her a question. And one of the questions is, what is the capital city of London? And the girl is suffering. She can't come up with an answer. And there are other questions like, name 3 countries starting with the letter L. These are fun questions. The idea is to get comedy, right? And I love this channel. Now, Malvin, if you're watching this, I have 3 things for you. 3 things to say. Firstly, do not quit. You are one of the funniest guys I know. I get so much value from your channel, especially in terms of entertainment and inspiration. You inspire me. Your style inspires me. Now, I have been out in the streets. Earlier in the year, my play, Taylor Swift's Dog, won a major competition, which meant that I had to go out into the towns and cities of England, just like you. And it's really difficult to talk to strangers, but once you win them over, of course, it's great. And I know that the amount of work that goes into your work, because I know you hang around in these streets and city centers for hours just to get 10 minutes of usable footage. I really appreciate that work. It is amazing, right? But here it is. You cannot quit because you got over 51,000 subscribers. I just started YouTube 5 months ago. I got just over 100. And I'm not quitting. And shall I tell you why? Because everything comes down to the joy in the process. And I know from the way you do your videos, you love the process. Ultimately, we can't control the results. Now, I know why you want to quit, because your parents, right? Malvin has said on his video that his parents are putting pressure on him to get a proper job because this channel is not making money. Now, here is an important thing, right? With any artistic project, it takes time to make money. And as Malcolm Gladwell famously said in Outliers, that great book, it takes 10,000 hours of deliberate practice for anyone to master a great skill, right? And Malvin, you are mastering your craft, but I can see that there are still areas in which you can excel. Same as me. I'm at the start of my 10,000 hours as a video maker. As a playwright, I'm a bit further down. And as a screenwriter and novelist, again, I'm more further down that path. But everything comes down to those 10,000 hours. And who's going to finance us? Nobody, right? You're not making money, any money from these videos. I'm not making any money. But it's about the joy in the process and about making an impact on other people. And you're doing that. Now, your mother, you said, is an African lady who's a Christian, and she doesn't approve of your channel. I completely empathize with her. I am a Christian. I was brought up in a Christian household. But the key thing to understand is that it's not about the content. It's about the impact that you're making on the lives of many people. We are living in the most turbulent time in human history. The world has become unpredictable. Europe and Britain and the United States are in turmoil, right? There are fires everywhere, all sorts of diseases, and people are stressed, people are depressed. Your videos make a huge difference every day in the lives of over 51,000 people. I am one of them. This is why you cannot quit. Now, here's the first solution. You don't need more than 10,000 subscribers to start trying to get brand deals and sponsorship, right? So what I suggest you do is start looking into that route. If you need help, contact me. I can help you. And if I can't help you, then I can put you in touch with other people who might be able to help you getting brand deals or sponsorship. I can't guarantee that, but this is something you have to look into, because it can be done. I know YouTubers who got less than 10,000 subscribers and they're making good money full time. It can be done. Maybe you haven't found the right strategies or people. The second thing is that you need to have a good sit down chat with your mother. Again, I say this with great respect to your parents. It is natural for them to become anxious about their son or daughter. Now, what I'm about to say is for, not just for Malvin, but for everybody out there who's pursuing an artistic project or a dream. Maybe you want to be a singer, a songwriter, a filmmaker, a video director, an actor, actress, novelist, playwright, poet. This is the thing about the arts, right? William Goldman, one of the greatest screenwriters of all time, who sadly died a few weeks ago, he famously said, nobody knows anything, right? When it comes to the arts, nobody knows whether something can be successful, right? But we have to pursue it because this is something that we love. And in your case, Malvin, you make over 51,000 people every week happy. You make them smile. You make me laugh many times, and you inspire me with your energy and your distinct style. Anybody can do a 9-to-5 job, right? Anybody can go out there, get married, have 2 kids. Right? That's the normal path. It's been done before. What you and I do and what other artists do is we are trying to go down an extraordinary path. And that requires an extraordinary strategy, right? And we need to take a lot of unusual decisions. And that means we have to take a lot of risk, which is what you're doing and which is what I'm doing. But we believe in making an impact on the world, right? Because otherwise, why do it? Why do it just for a few hundred people? So you need to have a good talk with your mother, because this is your destiny. You can make a difference. When I first looked at your channel, I thought, this looks like somebody with over 20 million subscribers, not 50,000. And I think you have the potential to get to 20 million, like Philip DeFranco and many others. It is possible. You need to get those brand deals, and more importantly, have this talk with your parents, because anybody can do a 9-to-5 job. Very few people can make people laugh. It's a rare talent, as Woody Allen said in a great interview. So here's the other thing about people who lead an artistic life, who pursue these passions. I'm the London organizer of a movement called The Artist's Way. It's based on a book by Julia Cameron. And what it is, and one of the things about The Artist's Way is that every artist has a mother or father who's loving, caring. It could be a husband or a wife, boyfriend or a girlfriend. They are really caring, loving, but at the same time, they don't know the life that an artist leads. As a result, they can become disruptive. They can stop you doing the things that you want to do, or they can just put extraordinary pressures that gives you stress. These are what we call crazy makers. Crazy makers, right? They're disruptive. And you need to find a way to get rid of them. Gary Vaynerchuk, right, one of the greatest and the most inspiring entrepreneurs of our time, he regularly says on his channel, on his YouTube channel, I'll put the links to his channel below. He has something similar to say about crazy makers, which is that most of the time, the people who are trying to support you are the ones who are also disruptive, right? Mother, father, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. You need to get rid of them. You need to fire them, right? Because if they're not supporting you and inspiring you, you need to let them go. I've done that this year. It is harsh, as Gary Vee has said. You need to be ruthless. You are the CEO of your dream. You are the CEO of your mission. And great CEOs make ruthless decisions. And so you need to fire them. I'm not saying fire your mother or father. What I'm saying is that you need to have a talk and say, no, this is my path. I'm doing this. Right? Whatever happens, I'm going to make this happen. So you need to, so this is the other thing you must do. Have that chat. And great artists like even Steve Jobs had a really stubborn vision about what he wanted to do. Life really is brief, right? And Steve Jobs says in that great speech that you need to follow your passion. So that's the second thing I want to say. I want to leave you with that great speech that he gave at Stanford University, where he inspired millions of people. When he gave that speech, he already knew he only had a few years to live, but he had to make things happen. Right? What I'm about to say next is a passage from that great speech, and I want to give this to every single person out there who is doubtful. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinion drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Steve Jobs. So, Malvin, apart from getting brand deals and sponsorship, have a chat with your parents, speak from the heart. And thirdly, I have something for everybody else watching this video. What I want you to do is this. As soon as you finish watching this video, I want you to go to Malvin's channel, KayTime TV. I'm going to leave the links below and watch some of his videos. They are really funny. They are different. They are distinct. He has a unique voice. And watch about 3 videos, and then afterwards, if you think he's really giving you value in terms of entertainment, inspiration, please subscribe to his channel, watch his videos, and share his videos. And maybe share this video if you think it would help get other people interested in his channel and his work, right? And the other thing that I would attach to this is that we need to support each other. And if you're a YouTube creator like me, let's support each other and let's grow together, because as artists, we need to do that. Because here it is. Our universe is over 4 billion years old, right? You and I, if we're lucky, we might get to live about 80 or 90 good years. Then we have to face our own deaths. But so we have as Steve Jobs has said, we have a limited time. We need to make the most of it. So let's make things happen. Anybody can do a day job, right? But what we do as creators is something different and unique. This is our destiny. And lastly, I have to thank NikiGrace of NikiGrace Vlogs. Without her, I wouldn't have discovered KayTime TV. And Niki Vlogs, you are also one of the most charming vloggers on the YouTube ecosystem. I love watching your video. You inspire me, just like Malvin. So let's all join together, help each other, and rise up. Let's help KayTime TV.